Hello and welcome. It's March and that means it's time to start spring decorating. I love switching my home up for the seasons. So today in this video I'm going to show you how I do my front door wreath. Now I use the same wreath base year in, year out, season in, season out. I've had it for well over 10 years and it stands the test of time. I'll show you that a little bit later on. I've got a big front door, therefore I need a big wreath. Now this one is over 2 foot wide, and when it's dressed, it's over 3 foot wide. This is my autumn wreath, so today I'm going to unpick this, and then I'm not going to spend any money. I'm not going out and buying anything new for it. I'm going to recycle what I've already got here using old faux flowers and hydrangea heads that I've dried, and old spray paint as well. So let's get started. Firstly, I need to round up supplies. So a few tools from the garage. The room above the garage, I store a lot of my seasonal styling, so I think we'll be having a few of those. Hydrangea heads that I dried at the end of last summer, and some eucalyptus and gypsophilia. I've decided I want to go very soft and feminine, so I'm going pale pinks, whites, greens, just very spring-like. So I've got some faux peonies here, some faux roses, and you can see I've used all of this before because all the stems have been chopped down. Can't remember what that's called, but I've got some growing in the garden at the moment. There's some twigs as well that have been previously sprayed. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I've pulled them out anyway. Now I'm going to use old paint on this, and you can see this is quite old, but it's ideal to use up on a project like this, and I hate waste at the best of times. Same with this white acrylic paint. It wasn't a chalky enough finish for me when I used it on some candlesticks I think I was spraying. So it's ideal again to use up on a project like this. Few other bits and bobs, and then off we go with the spraying. I'm not going for full coverage with the paint. I'm just trying to dial down those autumnal colours. Now whilst that dries, time to unpick the old wreath. Everything that can be salvaged from this it'll be cleaned, and then it'll go back into my storage space in the room above the garage until it's needed again. There was actually only a tiny amount of waste from this one, and that was just a few of the hydrangea heads which went into the wood burner. The wreath ring itself came from Costco many years ago when I bought it as a fresh wreath. It's actually made of straw, and I've covered it with sisal ribbon. And there's a very handy hook that's already built in, which makes hanging really easy. I start by tying florist's wire around the base and securing it. I start at the top where the hook is because I periodically pick it up and keep checking my balance and making sure everything is as I want it. I group normally about 3 items together. As these are a faux, there's a little bit of playing around, pulling leaves out and so on, fluffing things up. Lay the stems across the base and then start wrapping the wire around. It's as simple as that really. It's just the whole wreath is going to be formed by wrapping wire round and round. Don't worry about gaps that are showing either side at this stage, because I go back in with things like the hydrangea heads, which are very big and bulky, and they cover up lots of gaps. As I'm not doing a full circle on this, I'm going to do some detail at the bottom. I come down one side and then I go back up to the top, and then I run in the opposite direction, coming down the other side. If there are any gaps, I take old flower heads and glue them in. I'm going to do a twig detail at the bottom, so I mark exactly where the centre is, and then I'm attaching twigs with these old metal pins that were actually on the original wreath when I bought it. So I've taken a bunch of twigs, divided them in half, layered one end over the other end, and then just secure them with these pins. Now at this stage I do like to hang it up somewhere just so I can step back and have a look, see what else it needs. And I'm going to add some gypsophilia that I bought from a supermarket a few months ago, and I've just let it dry. So definitely adding that. I think it adds a lovely feminine touch. And the final thing is a blast of hairspray on the hydrangea heads. And that's it, my spring wreath. It may even do for the summer as well. I do hope you've enjoyed this and it's given you lots of inspiration. You don't have to go out and spend lots of money on new products. Have a look around the house, see what you've got lying around. Could you utilise it? Hope to see you on the next video. Take care.